The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's cut it out. Now it's Owen. And he's on his way! Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Onana. Barcola. Francisco Conceição. Threads one in. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Barcola. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. James does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Barcola. Now it's Conceição. And here's Barcola. Pinches it off him. Barcola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No foul, says the referee. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Zanetti. And this is Roberto Baggio. He's had a shot! It's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for options for movement. And a shot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played through into space. This is Owen. And that's been drilled in. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldo is fouled. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's put paid to a promising move. Owen! He's shifting through the gears here. Thinks about the... And the finish! In he goes again. Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And yes, it's him again.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
A case now of complete control. Rice, Gabriel, shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe, Onana, and Zanetti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Baggio is onto this, and the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice goes steaming forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good-looking ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Greenwood, good driving run. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Barcola. He's having a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Barcola. Now it's Messi. Played back in. Chance! He scored! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, what about a counter-attack? De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was vital. Francisco Conceição. Calafiori. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Zanetti. Saliba. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played. That's a good ball out wide. And he welcomes it in. Onana. That's a sharp pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get on the end of this? Greenwood plays it in. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Swung over. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Francisco Conceição.
Kante picks it up out wide, and it's
number
Eze.
47, Phil Foden. Substitution.
Barcola. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's delightful. He's in space and looking for options. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Not the most accurate pass. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Zanetti clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And that could set him on his way. Calafiori showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. Nice control.
2 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Conte. Now it's Eze. Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And that is masterful defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to pass it through. Made into space out wide. He has found a way through. That's going to go a long way. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Yamal. That's a sharp pass. Neymar goes steaming forward. And here's Barcola. Oh, sweet feet. He's in space and looking for option. Oh, what a climb! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Otto gets over and intercepts. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he plays one through. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Scholes. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri. And that is as far as they're going to go. He is through here! And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, well played, well played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckham. He has a look up. Elects to... He's got Tool. Oh, crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And it's Scholes. Griezmann thinks about the shot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's looking wide. Neymar. Lewandowski. He's being urged to shoot.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Neymar. And it's Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Scholes. Oh, what has happened here? Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up. He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He could be in. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Griezmann tries making a foray down the right. Takes aim and crosses. James gets rid without sophistication. Beckham to take it as usual. Yamal attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good spell of possession, this, and he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now...
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Neymar! In for the pieces! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Tries to get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. Now Barcola.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely weighted ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he spark a counter here? He's in plenty of space here. Gabriel clears it away. That could spell trouble.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Isco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Hazard. And it's Isco. It's a good foot in there. He's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball. A chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Isco has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice bit of trickery. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, look at the space here. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game
Hello,
yet to kick
everybody,
off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the keeper's given it away. And the pass is intercepted. Francisco Conceição. And here's Haaland. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is lovely, and he's managed to get free. Distributed tidily. Turns and goes back. Thiago. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, good-looking ball. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Always onto this. And a shot! Goal! Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland. Yamal. Yamal purring through the gears. Nesta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Yamal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shevchenko. And this is Messi. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. That is ended up in no man's land. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution.
Diogo Costa looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Shevchenko! Calafiori getting this one clear. And this is Hullet. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. And Seedorf! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conceição. Bullish header! Kaka. And here's Haaland. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good take in a good area. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcola. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rice. Somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Played back. That is good alertness. Calafiori. And it's Conceição.
Minutes added time.
Haaland. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! Seedorf. Haaland. Time and again they are repelled. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That pass has been well intercepted. Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has a look up. Lovely bit of skill. Rice goes steaming forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Driving through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he was alert to it. Calafiori. Conceição. Rice. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's a sharp pass. Some excellent tackling here, and that just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira. And it's Kaka. And here's Hullet. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldo is herring after that one. It's played through for him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Conceição. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Messi receives it in a wide position. James. And it's Conceição. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Hullet. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Hullet. And this is Shevchenko. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
That has not gone well. Francisco Conceição. Nesta cuts it out. And it's Conceição.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Kaka. Calafiori cuts out the pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's in a great position here. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Hullet. Oh, it's Seedorf. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram. And it's Kaka. Rice does well to get it back. Ferdinand.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, terrible pass. And now the breakaway. Just the keeper to beat. Conceição tries a shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct...
No, I don't have Beckenbauer. Let's see what we get. Albert is nice. I hope I get Zanetti. He's good. I think I won't get anyone. Yeah, you were just talking about Perez. You just said you got Ferrer and so did I. I almost thought I won't get anyone. Yes, I have got Ronaldo. I just don't use that squad. Wait, I'll show you. I yes, agreed. Well, I'm not that much of a pro, but sure, I'll check it out if you want me to. This is the squad that I don't use. Yeah. Yes, I know. But I don't play with that. Otherwise, many people say that it's because of the cards that you win. This ID is it's your YouTube ID, or you want me to check it out in eFootball League? Oh, okay. Wait, let me check. No matching is found. Is this your console ID or mobile ID? That's why you can't check. Console is different and phone is different. Yeah, I had to get that Messi. That Ankara Messi is crazy, that's why. What's the total spend? I don't know, bro. I've never paid attention. I don't waste too much money on this. Just these cards that I wanted. All that's all. No, oh, he's got the same card, but a haram ball formation.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Modric. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! They've got to be quick to recover this. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Modric. Rui Costa. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rui Costa. Elects to bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Forwards and with intent. And this is Bale. Great vision. Bale's cross. It's a goal kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the return pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Back into the middle. Oh, good spread. Cross flung into... Climbs up big! He's scored! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Goal! After 25 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. He's picked his way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's in on goal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. Bale. That's been cut out. Well played. Jordan Henderson.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Oh, facing up to his head. Real goal! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Engages and forces him off the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Takes a shot! Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Searching pass he's played there. Flashes in a big header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Modric. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic does really well to win the ball there. Nagatomo. And it's Bale. And there's green grass ahead of him. Jordan Henderson. Ibrahimovic. And it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries a measured ball. Nice interception, well timed.
There will be one
Ibrahimovic.
added time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's a promising position. Played in deep.
Well, from experience, I can tell you.
And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bale. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pinches it off him. Maldini. But it's Thuram. Bale. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic, played out to the right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's been shifted off it. He can run onto that. And the shot! Well, now, and it's come back out to him. He will be livid with himself.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And that takes him up to 30.
Finally.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a cute ball. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Ibrahimovic. He gets big. He's scored. And they've got their lead back. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
India take the lead, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And he skips past his man. Hit into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Crossed it again. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Curta. Messi carries the ball down the right. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Played into the box, a mighty effort! Not much subtlety about that challenge. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, crossbar! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! He should have put that one away.
Ibrahimovic has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got space here. It's played through for him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hullet. Might be, can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Pirlo. Looking for a runner.
India really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's had it taken off him. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So many thanks to Jim.
You can never defend against crossing merchants. I'll I'll try a curling goal this match with Messi. Yeah, the last goal was out of box, right? I didn't pay attention. The Ronaldo's shot. Wait. Yeah, Ronaldo's goal was out of the box. Quick turn and out of the box shoot.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Madrid have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get rid. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, great save by Dida! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to snatch it back. Modric. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And he won't reach that. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He came in hard, very hard. Platini! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Crosses it in. That's a decent clearance. And he's running through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's had it nicked away. Showing good feet. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Played into space. Now it's Shevchenko. And that has sent him sprawling. Here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Over to the left. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Platini wins the duel this time. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Tries to play it through. Messi. Platini. And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, smashing header! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. Xabi Alonso.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here, and Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Modric clears it away. That's the throw. Lovely bit of skill. Hazard. Now it's Messi. Modric. Can he spark a counter here? Goes looking wide. And it's Bale. Platini tries making a foray down the right. And he's found a way past. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini. Now the cross. Leicester getting this one clear. That's a throw. And it's Michel Platini. Played with finesse. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's been shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ibrahimovic. Modric. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Hazard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. No outsmarting him this time. And that has been clubbed away. Saliba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. He's in a good position here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bonucci. Nesta. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola goes sliding in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola. Could be danger here, and he's on his way. That's tidy. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He can get that clear. Now it's Bale. Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Corner number 3 coming up.